I'm Watie White, and we are here in my studio in beautiful, sunny downtown Omaha. When I was about 24, I was extremely fortunate that I got to kind of quit my last career track job and start to see what would happen if I started making art again and trying to be serious about it. I'm a two-dimensional artist. I'm a visual artist. So most of the things that have always made sense were drawing, were things that kind of came out of that. So that I use drawing as an investigative tool. I look at something, and if I am drawing while I'm looking at it, I understand that thing much better. If I am attending a lecture by somebody I'm actually interested in, I will probably be drawing during that lecture, staring at them, hearing the words, keeping myself present because of that. The way that translates out, it becomes any two-dimensional medium has at the core of it a very similar way of building itself up. That comes out of drawing. So painting, I paint in oils, I do woodcuts, especially because each one of these mediums has a specific something that it does that allows you to learn a specific lesson. So I moved here in 2006 from Chicago, and it turns out when you move as an artist, you sort of think that you often have this assumption that you're very movable. You just need a studio, you need some materials to work on, you need some stuff to make. You might just go off into your room and be all quiet for a month. It turns out I'm not fully that kind of artist. Like, I'm very influenced by the world around me and by my own interactions with that world and with my family, with my friends, or with my community. So that for me, like, these things really, there's very little boundary with my art from work and life. It is all kind of in the same place. And in Omaha, when I moved here, there was no real visible public art. That going around the city, what I wound up seeing was places that, empty windows that felt like they were begging for something, empty walls in areas of town that were neglected, that seemed like they were just a blank canvas, so eager and ready to be used. The capacity I found in Omaha for this sort of stuff was also very, very surprising. I am shocked that they haven't gotten tired of my stuff yet. Because one of the things that happens when you start working in communities out in public, we're engaging with the city in a really formal way. One of the beautiful things about Omaha is that people are excited when you are doing something. When you are a member of the community, that community sort of still really rallies around you. If you are doing something ambitious, if you are pushing yourself, the other parts of that creative community can see what you are trying to do, and they are very, very supportive. Doing this work is both the most enjoyable thing I've ever been able to do, and also like the most meaningful thing that I've ever been able to figure out. That it feels healthy. It feels smart. I feel like when I do this, I am modeling something that makes me a good parent. That I'm modeling something that makes me a good friend. And the doing of it, not only the understanding that I need to make it, but the point of making it is to get it out, is to get it to somebody that appreciates it, to pay it forward in some way. That there's something that has worked out in Omaha that is very beautiful, and I'm very grateful for it.